Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to the very first episode of Tea Time with Vivien. So this is a new series that I'm going to be dedicating to deep talks, answering people's questions they might have, and just having a one-on-one chat with you guys and with me. So I've always been a fan of girl talks, late night talks, deep talks, any type of talk where you're revealing your feelings, sharing your stories and experiences with people that you trust. So I thought, what better way to share my whole experience moving to New York post-grad as the first episode. So I received a lot of questions from family, friends, and just people online asking me about little things about New York, whether it be my moving process or what I'm most excited for when I move to New York. So I thought I would make a Q&A video. I asked on Instagram if people had any questions, and if they did, they could write it in the little poll section below that I would be answering right now. A lot of people asked similar questions, so I just grouped them all into one question to answer what you guys are looking for. So the first question is living in New York going to be long-term or short-term? So I received this question a lot. I think some people are thinking that I'm moving to New York for a year or maybe for my young adult life and then moving back to Chicago. Well, if all goes well, I am hopefully planning on living in New York for the rest of my life, so I am thinking long term. Once I make a decision to move, or just any decision really, I'm thinking usually long term than short term. I just want to let you guys know that I made one of my favorite teas, white peach oolong tea with some honey. It's so good. I love it. I can drink tea anytime throughout the year. Like, some people during the summer are like, oh, I don't drink tea, it's too hot. But then you can make iced tea then. The second question that I have is, what is the most exciting and the scariest thing about moving to the city? Oof. The most exciting aspect that I am thinking about moving to the city would have to be about meeting so many new people. I am just so excited to make new friends, meet new people, hear about different people's life stories, and knowing where they came from and how we all came to be living in New York. And another exciting thing about moving to the city is my independence. I'm really excited to be independent even more, whether it be just going to work, to the subway. I didn't grow up riding subways, and I'm not scared of it, but just the idea of getting lost and not knowing where I'm going is a little bit scary. But I'm ready to tackle that on and just take the subway and go to work and then come back. I think that's a really exciting aspect. But it might just be like a little thing to some people, but for me it's like, I'm going to work. Another thing that I'm really excited about moving to New York is furniture shopping. Furniture shopping, grocery shopping, just organizing my own place and knowing that it's mine is what I'm so excited for. I'm really looking forward to just having a set routine. Like, when I'm home, I don't really have a set routine because I'm living with my parents and, you know, they have their own routines, so I just kind of follow along. But when I move to New York, I'll be able to create my own routine, have my own organization laid out in front of me, that I'm so excited to just decorate my apartment and start the young adult life. And lastly, I'm really excited because I haven't seen my boyfriend in 5+ months, which for some people it might not be that crazy, but for me it's like, dang, I have almost not seen him for half a year. But the fact that this long distance is going to finally end and I'm finally going to be with my boyfriend is so exciting, and just I can't believe it. It's not gonna hit me until like a couple months have passed and I've realized that, oh my gosh, we are done with our long distance. No more like late night FaceTime and it's lagging and it's not working and me being like,
hello, can you see me? And him being like, can I call you back? It's laggy.
I can just see him face to face in person. That is one of the biggest things that I'm most excited for moving to New York, and just getting to do everything with him that we talked about, phase that we want to go to, everything, and just cooking and baking with him, watching movies, catching up on our dramas, all of that I'm really excited for, and I just can't wait to see him this Friday. And And the scariest thing about moving to the city would have to be, I'm not really scared of anything at the moment about the city. I've thought about this for so long that I'm just ready to take on anything. But maybe the scariest thing would be walking home late at night, because I know that New York City is kind of dangerous sometimes in certain parts at nighttime. So I think that might be scary. But thankfully, I have friends who live in the city. My boyfriend will be able to walk home together, and I don't think I'll ever be in a dangerous situation, or I won't put myself in a dangerous situation where I'll be walking home really late at night in a scary alleyway or something. So those are just the main things. Next question is Miami coming with you? She just looked at me because she's sitting right there. But no, sadly no, Miami is not coming with me. My parents would be devastated if I told them that, hey, I'm going to take Miami with me to New York. But at this point, Miami is my parents' baby, not mine anymore. So if I brought her with me to New York, my parents, especially my dad, would be so sad. So Miami is going to stay in Chicago with my parents. The next question is, how do you feel about moving away from your family? I think I would have to put it into categories. So my immediate family, and then my family outside of my immediate family, so like my cousins and my aunts and uncles. The majority of my mom's side lives in Chicago, and I'm really close with them. But how do I feel about moving away from your family? At this point, I've already been away from my family for 4 years because I was in college in New York. So I'm kind of used to not really being around them for a long period of time and just meeting them for the holidays. So I think I'm okay with it. While I really love my grandma, like my grandma's like my #1 person in my entire family that I love and will cherish forever, she's also really on board with me moving to New York and starting my young adult life. I think it would have been harder for me if she wanted me to stay in Chicago and not move to New York. I think that would have played a really big factor in me staying in Chicago. But because she's so supportive of me and she wants me to just go out there and live my life and reach my dreams, I am more confident and okay with moving away from my family. And it's only New York. Like from Chicago to New York, the plane ride's maybe 2 hours. So for the holidays, I'm planning on coming home and visiting, or my immediate family, so my mom, dad, and my brothers would come to New York and maybe spend the holidays with me. I believe that everyone has to move out of the nest eventually. That's the only way you can grow and fully become the person that you are meant to be. Well, I'm just taking this time to spread my wings and get out there. The next question is, where are you buying all your appliances and furniture? I was actually really surprised to receive this question because I didn't really think people cared much about what I was buying for my house. Like, I'm going to be making a kitchen haul because I'm the most excited for my kitchen. So I'm going to be making a kitchen haul and like maybe like a haul on things that I bought that can be grouped into a category. But where am I buying all my appliances and furniture? For appliances, as of now, we bought a lot of our appliances from Crate & Barrel. I love Crate & Barrel. Crate & Barrel is like, oof. Ever since I was little, I was like, I'm going to be buying my furniture from Crate & Barrel because everything there is so cute. So a lot of my appliances are from Crate & Barrel. I bought a couple appliances from William & Sonoma, I think that's what it's called. And we are going to be buying a couple furniture from IKEA. So when we go to New York, there's gonna be also an IKEA vlog. And we bought a decent amount of furniture from Urban Outfitters. And then there's furniture that we haven't bought yet because we want to see it in person, and we are hopefully planning getting that from either Pottery Barn or Home Goods. The next one is, how has the packing / moving process been for you? Well, I've been telling my friends this so much that they're probably so tired of it, but I am bringing only my clothes to New York. A lot of people think for some reason that I'm bringing furniture to New York, but it's like, no, I'm going to be buying everything there, or I already bought it. I'm not going to be bringing just like my furniture to New York and everything. I don't even really have that much furniture because I threw them all out when I was leaving Syracuse. But the packing process, I am bringing them in suitcases, and I have 5 suitcases of clothes, like 5 extra large big bags. They each weigh 50 pounds. I just weighed them yesterday. And it's crazy thinking that I'm only bringing clothes and that each of them weigh 50 pounds. Like, where am I gonna put them? I don't know, but we'll figure out when we get there. The moving process has been so easy though, luckily, because right now in 2020 everything's online and it's so easy to not meet in person and having to do things through emails or like FaceTime. So the moving process has been really easy and been going really smoothly and fast. So moving process is okay. Packing took a while because I had to figure out what I was gonna bring and what I was gonna leave behind. But as of now, everything is done and completed, and the only thing is for me to move to New York. That's the end of my Q&A and the first episode of Tea Time with Vivien. I hope you guys really liked this first episode. It went by really fast. I didn't even know that I was done with all the questions. Hopefully I can continue to do more Tea Time with Vivien when I reach New York. That'll be really exciting. And I truthfully really enjoy answering you guys' questions, and I'm so thankful that you guys even had questions for me or were curious about my moving process to New York. I'm really, really thankful for that. And it was really surprising to receive all these questions from different people, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy that they're also excited for me too. I already have a couple ideas for my next Tea Time with Vivien, and I'll be featuring hopefully guests in the future. I already talked about it with a couple people and they were interested, so I'm really excited about that, and hopefully you guys will be excited for that too. And as always, if you guys have questions or would like me to talk about anything, you can always Instagram DM me or just write in the comments below. I realize that I receive more Instagram DMs about questions than my YouTube comments, so I'm not really sure if it's because people don't know I have a YouTube channel or if they feel more comfortable asking me personal questions through Instagram. But either way, I am so thankful for your questions and your comments, and I'll see you guys next time with Tea Time with Vivien. As you guys may have noticed, but I cut my hair. I was really inspired by Soyeji from It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and how she just chopped off her hair and she looked so fire with that short hairdo and long hairdo. Like, she looks great in everything. And oh my gosh, can I talk about her waist and her outfit? Like, whoo, she is so pretty. So that I went to the hair salon and I showed them a picture on how I wanted my haircut to be, and it was one of the very rare times that I didn't cry, because usually I do cry when I do get haircuts. But after she cut off my hair, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, not bad. Like, I think I can work this hairdo. I have a lot of hair. Like, my hair is really thick and she thinned it out. So coming out of the hair salon, I'm like having the wind blow through my hair. I was like, my hair feels 10 times lighter. And it's really easy to style too, because I still have my perm left in my hair. So the bottom parts of my hair is wavy and like a little bit curly. So that'll be easy to manage whether I want to curl my hair or straighten my hair. Yeah, new me, let's go. Don't forget to stay hydrated and to always be happy and think of positive things, because as I always tell everyone, positive thinking leads to positive results.